Hi everyone, welcome to our weekly update. My name is Mark, and if you like the content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video with a friend. You can also follow me on Twitter. We're at twitter.com/thecrypto_coach. So just a little bit of current affairs, a little bit of news for you. So as you know, I'm based in Melbourne, and yesterday we had a pretty big earthquake. I was here in the office when the floor and the ground and the house started shaking pretty badly. Lasted for a couple of minutes. Yeah, look, it was pretty scary. The whole house was shaking. Thankfully, my daughter was at daycare and she's safe. And my wife was out driving, so she didn't feel it as much as I did. But look, we're all safe and sound. And as far as I'm aware, there was no loss of life or major injuries. We've also been a city under siege of protests. So obviously we in Melbourne are one of the most locked down cities in the world because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And so we've seen protests now for 4 or 5 days in a row. And yeah, the protests have started to take over the city. So with all the protests, the riots and the earthquake, I just wanted to let you know that we're fine. Life continues in Melbourne. And yes, we will continue to produce the video on a weekly basis. Some more news for our Australian followers. So Binance Australia announced that they are going to close down futures, options and leveraged trading from today, which is the 24th of September 2021. So this means that Australian users have until tomorrow, and they can no longer enter any new positions using futures trading. I personally use Binance. I use Binance Futures. We provide Binance for our trade signals as our preferred partner for trading. So the videos that we provide to our customers have been based on Binance and how to set up a trade on Binance, how to use Binance Futures. So we'll be busy next week recreating new videos, and we've decided to move over to FTX, which is a platform. It's more regulated, and providing that they allow us to set up, we'll be moving over to FTX during the course of this weekend. So we're going to close down our Binance account, move everything over to FTX, and then we'll record new videos and new how-to videos for our users, which will just explain how to set up a trade on FTX. Look, there's not going to be too many differences, but we'll just provide a video so that everyone can see that we're no longer using Binance. There's also been some more changes to Binance. So if you are a Binance Australia user, they're actually going to enforce you to get verified. So all new users require to complete the verification to access Binance. And that includes all of their products and servicing, crypto deposits, spot trading and withdrawals. And if you're an existing user of Binance and you've not yet completed your verification, they will put a hold on your account so that you can still withdraw your crypto and withdraw any money from your Binance account. But the services like spot trading, transfers, deposits will be limited until you actually verify your account. Now, for me personally, we've always had a verified account. The only way that we could get a futures account was by being verified. Now they're saying you have to be verified, but they're not going to provide futures. So they've obviously come into some scrutiny from the Australian government. Here in Australia, trading cryptocurrencies is legal. However, there's no firm regulation or legislation around it. And I think that because Binance were not regulated to operate here in Australia, the Australian Commission has come down pretty hard on them to stop, people without verification from trading, people from trading with leverage. So all these things have come to a bit of a grinding halt for Binance. It's a shame. I love Binance. I've always been a fantastic advocate of Binance. But it seems, as an Australian user, and I know that the majority of our followers on YouTube are Australian. So, yeah, it's au revoir to Binance and welcome into FTX. So starting from next week, we'll start explaining things from an FTX standpoint. Okay, let's have a look at the charts. So it's been an interesting week for Bitcoin. Last week, when I recorded the video last week, we were playing cat and mouse with the 200-day moving average, which is the red line here in the middle. So you'll have heard me talk about the 200-day on most of my videos. So when we're above the 200-day, that's classed as a bullish. And when we're below the 200-day, it's classed as bearish. So we've been above the 200-day. We're above the 200-day for about 20 days. And we'd actually also broken through this major resistance here at 50,000. And it looked like Bitcoin was going to the moon. So we were in a bullish trend. All the signals were pointing bullish. We'd broken through our 50K, but instead of coming down and testing the 50K, we smashed right through it and dropped pretty much all the way down to 40,000. So that means that we are now actually trading below the 200-day moving average, which means we're actually now technically bearish. But let me tell you a couple of things that will make you build a better picture, make your own decisions about this. So basically, we've been in this price channel between 40,000 and between 50,000 since the end of July. We're now coming up to the end of September, so 2 months. Now, the fact that we didn't create support here at 50,000, we actually broke through and created support here at 40,000, could be good for our next move higher. I actually said if we broke through the 40,000 and turned the 40,000 into resistance, we're probably in for some bearish price action, which means that we would be probably looking at shorting the market rather than buying. But at the moment, what's happened is we've created some solid support from the 40,000 and we've bounced. We've tested it again and we've created solid support here at the 40,000. Now we are going to face major resistance again, most likely from the 200-day moving average here. That's at about, let's just have a look. 200-day is priced at about $45,800. So when we get to around about that $46,000, we'll see some major resistance play out between the 200-day moving average. Then I should imagine that we will break through, but we'll find also major resistance here at the 50,000. I've done this quite a few times on my video. We can just make a little bit of a path about how we see this moving. So we're going to most likely test the 200-day, probably get rejected. When we do eventually break through the 200-day, we'll probably get rejected from our 50,000 back down to the 200-day before we can make a move higher, which would be something like that. So that should give us some price guidance of about 52, 53,000 by first couple of weeks of October if it plays out like that. That's what I imagine is going to happen. If we were going to fall lower, we probably would have broken through the 40,000, created this as resistance, and then started to make our move lower. The fact that we found solid support here at 40K makes me think that we're going to try and challenge 50,000 again. Are we going to break through 50,000 and reach our all-time high? That's the $1 million question. But I'm feeling still pretty bullish, if I'm honest. We haven't started shorting the market yet. We're still looking at long positions for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, and for some of the top 10 coins. This is our short-term view. So there is also some critical resistance here at 45,200. So look, I mean, Bitcoin's got it all to do. When I'll just go back here, when we were making our move higher and going higher and higher and higher and higher, we just kept on slashing through these resistance. We were just not even bouncing. We were just slashing through them. But because we've got rejected now from our 50,000, we've got all the hard work to do again. We've got some major resistance coming up at 45,200. Then we'll have our 200-day moving average resistance, and then we'll have our 50,000. Not to mention resistance above 50,000 and our all-time high at 62,000. So Bitcoin's got a lot of hard work to do. It's created a lot of hard work for itself. It would have been a much easier path to try and challenge that all-time high while it had the momentum, but we lost momentum. As you can see on our weekly chart, what's happened here is our momentum driver, which is our stochastic RSI, has reached its peak on the 30th of August, and we've basically lost momentum now. So this doesn't necessarily mean that the market will go down. It just means that it doesn't have momentum pushing it to the upside. When we get down to here, and then we come back and test this 20 level as a move higher, that's when we'll see Bitcoin starting to push higher. But at the moment, yeah, like we could see some sideways negative or neutral action in the next coming weeks. But again, without repeating myself, because we've created some critical support here at 40,000, that's a nice springboard for us to try and move higher. So I'll quickly just run you through. This is one of our trades this week. So this is our futures trade for Polkadot USD. So we entered this trade around about the 21st of September. We went higher and then we moved lower. So we didn't quite reach our stop loss. And then we have come back here. So we were able to buy in again. So anyone that missed out could buy in to Polkadot at $28. Overnight, we took profits at $30. And now it's looking pretty bullish. Our target price is $33, and we're currently at $31.80. So imagine we'll hit our target price for this in the next 24, 48 hours, and that will be a nice trade to finish the week. So thanks very much for your time today. Remember to follow us on Twitter, and if you'd like more information about our trade signals, our premium package, we also provide a free chat room, we have ebooks. All of these things are available. Just jump over to Telegram and follow us there. The link is in my Twitter profile. And yeah, like I said, we're safe here in Melbourne. Obviously, I hope everyone out there is safe. And thank you very much for listening today. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great weekend. Bye.
Go.